Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me. We're going to talk to all of you quickly as we can. And Maude, to start with you, I think you're the only person to start with. It's my understanding the script comes to you, and it's not just that it's a great story and something you felt like you could do, but that it captured the way that young people talk and exist in some way that felt very specific and correct. And I would agree with that, but I wonder how even just reading it on the page, you kind of knew that this story could nail it in that way.
I think it was just on the page. Am I doing
yeah,
it right?
yeah,
Oh
I
my
think it's
gosh.
working.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea that Raffi, the writer of the script, was really young. Like, we're the exact same age. And so I kind of just assumed, because most scripts are written by people who are a lot older, and I got on the Zoom with her, and I was so pleasantly surprised. And she's so funny, even conversationally. Like, I was like, oh, we're going to get into this, and it's just going to get better and better. But we were on the same page, like, comedically, I think, right away. And, yeah, I don't know. It just felt like... It felt very nostalgic, but also very like modern, and I don't know. I just loved that. I loved the way that they talked, and it was kind of weird and funny, and I don't know. That's my favorite kind of movie to watch, and so I just
Yeah, I love that you call it nostalgic, because it does have this feeling of a movie that we feel like we don't make anymore. And it's got this warmth and this affection for all the characters. And so much of making a good movie is about tone. And that comes from you as a director, but also talking to the cast. So like, what conversations did you guys all have about what this world is, who these characters are, and how to make us love them while all of them making a lot of crazy mistakes over the course of this movie?
What conversations do we have?
Hey, Cooper.
rehearsals.
What kind of conversations do we guys have? I feel like, I don't know, I'm still trying to think about it.
We did rehearsals.
Yes.
And we had a lot of conversations about where the line was in terms of anyone's awareness of the situation and how much we let on. You want it to be grounded, and like, these are mistakes that people are making from real misunderstandings that you might have.
Mm-hmm.
That's what keeps it grounded and open and generous to all of its characters, I think. And we talked about that pretty much constantly while we were shooting. We were changing things and ad-libbing on the fly to walk that line as closely as we could.
How did that ad-libbing work? Because I feel like sometimes that can really take things off the rails. How did that work for all of you guys?
I think so. I tried to shoot it like the way that it was written a couple times, and then we'd ad lib, and I had a bunch of alts. I threw so much stuff at everybody, so I was so grateful they were down with it. Yeah, we kind of, I mean, through the ad libs found like weird, funny things that were like unexpected and sometimes better than what was on the page, and so we'd sort of like kind of go crazy. Sometimes like they would go off for like 5 minutes, but then in that 5 minutes you find like 4 things that are like amazing, and then we bring it all in and narrow it down and sort of yeah.
Our batting percentage isn't great.
No, okay, I think that was
No, it's a good example. It's a good example.
Actually-
4 things.
It's exactly right.
You did 4 good things today.
okay. That's
No, it's
not
true.
what I
It's true. It's true. It's
but-
true.
No,
It's true.
exactly right. It's
We would just keep talking,
Yeah.
and at some point we would come back to the character.
Yeah.
I mean, so Leslie, your character has there's such an affection for your character in this movie, even though she's in kind of a sad place in life, but there's a warmth of the entire thing of it. And even in like doing things that, again, like everyone's doing things we might not always do in real life. How did that come to you, and how did you grow that part of it, of having someone who could be in this place in her life, but still be just someone you're really rooting for?
Oh, that's nice. But just to clarify,
Oh.
I think it's good to have, like, as long as you have the structure of the scene and like being able to play within the structure is kind of like what we were able to do, what she let us do. And I think that is, it's not like just going off the rails. It's like playing within a structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's what's fun, and that's what feels like safe and fun as an actor. Anyway, okay. So wait, warmth.
The affection for your character specifically, I think, is really important to what makes this movie work. And I wonder how you bring that in as a performer, and obviously, coming from the script and from the director, but also, keep maintaining the affection for her as she's making some dubious choices, probably.
Right. Well, I think it was really fun with these two, like making sure that it never crossed the line. And we did I felt like we did that really well, and I think watching someone struggle and like going through a hard time, and the love of her life is leaving, and she's going to be left alone with Method Man.
Nobody
What a
wants
drag!
Who's so good in this movie, by the way. I know
So
he's
good.
not here, but let's just praise him for a second.
He's so good. But yeah, it's so anyway. I think you can like follow Liz because she's not super creepy. She's like it's like riding a fine line, of like maybe it's gonna, but then it's not, and so then it kind of is okay. It's just she's okay, and then maybe that's why. I don't know.
I think so.
Did I answer the question?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I don't know.
Well, so Nico, for that kind of type of playing they were talking about and the structure within it, how used were you to that way of working? Was that new for you?
I wasn't at all. I mean, I remember I felt like initially the stuff that we were doing, it was like pretty close to the script, and like I'd worked like one day and it was pretty nearby to what was on the page, and so I was kind of like easing into it, and then I came on set and I saw you guys filming in the poetry classroom, and I remember being like, I have no idea what's happening in this movie, because there was so much kind of freedom to play around, but I think kind of genuinely just getting to watch everyone do it, I feel like these three were so brilliant at it, and Maude was so amazing at kind of enabling it to feel okay to kind of embarrass yourself a bit, so that when it came to like me having to do anything in that nature, I felt much more, it was kind of like you kind of wanted to make yourself look dumb because everyone else was, and that was the fun thing to do. And so there were definitely moments where somewhat out my comfort zone, and to be attempting to be funny around someone who is actually incredibly funny was also slightly difficult, but it was really cool, and it was some of the stuff that I think I was maybe the most nervous going into filming. I actually end up watching it and feels like the most kind of like rewarding final product.
I mean, Maude, as a director, how do you make it feel safe for everyone to take that risk, like what Nico's talking about, to be able to risk embarrassing themselves but get something really beautiful out of it? How do you provide space for people?
I think we kind of just like went for it right away, like there's no time to worry about it. Let's just go for it 100%.
Indie films, you got to get it done.
We didn't have any time, and it was so important to me, like, that we made good use of our time. And so that, I think but my priority, like, always, because as an actor myself, like, and I'm a very nervous improviser, so I have, like, so much respect for all of you guys for rolling with what I was giving you, because it was a lot, and I really, I just wanted everyone that I hired, I just made a point that they were like a kind person and a supportive person. And I think like having like a great crew and a great department heads, everyone that we had on set was just super supportive. And I didn't want there to be any weirdness ever or any judgment. And so that's what I would want as an actor.
There was a moment where we were shooting the mushroom sequence on the grass, where it was just a camera on one of us at a time, Leslie and Cooper and me. And I remember when I was up there, you shouted. I was just like looking at stuff, being on mushrooms, and you shouted from behind the camera, "Now dance." And so I started dancing, and you go, "No, Andrew, really dance." that was kind of the
What did that
headline of the
mean?
movie
What
to
does
me.
really dance when you're doing?
I knew he had it in him.
There's something.
He could dance harder than anybody was.
see.
And then he did, and it was amazing.
There's one clip in the movie of me really dancing.
Yeah, you're not going to let him half-ass it
Yeah.
knowing what's possible. What's the secret to good mushrooms acting? Do you just go?
Wonder.
Ah, okay.
Wonder.
Great answer.
Yeah.
So quick.
Wonder is hilarious.
Wonder.
Hilarious.
Cooper, do you have a different answer?
No, Wonder's good. Wonder's good. Wonder's good. Yeah, Wonder's good. Yeah.
Very good.
Here's a big question for you guys as we get ready to wrap this up. Like I said, this feels like the kind of movie that we would say they don't make anymore. Clearly they do. Does the fact that this movie can be made, can reach an audience, it's going to premiere in a few hours, like, does it give you hope that we can make more of these comedies, romantic comedies in some ways that this movie is? Like, can we get more of these because this one exists?
Can I answer this one, Maude? I think that to what we were talking about today, and to Maude's credit, is like we had a lot of fun. like genuinely had a lot of fun. And like all the people that I worked on this movie are incredibly close to me and are like some of my favorite people. And I think that like as much as it's like, can movies be made like this? It's like, yeah, but it is up to like the filmmaker to create a world where you can just have a lot of fun and like kind of forget that you're in a movie and acting. And that's really hard to do. And you got to have a lot of empathy to do that. I think Maude has that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just need more directors like Maude, and we'll save.
Yeah,
copy
Maude,
paste.
just
Right.
keep directing.
But I honestly, I like, I'm so lucky. Like, you guys were, like, sorry, I can't be crying on the
Cry.
Angler.
Please
Cry
cry
now.
on the Angler.
This
is a safe
it's my
space for your
favorite
feelings.
newsletter. But it was just really, really special, and everyone put so much into it and cared so much, and it just like meant the world to me. I'm so grateful and like honored to be able to work with you guys. It was really great.
Obsessed with you.
I just mean it. I really mean it. Not to be weird, but
It is. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
but yeah, we had a great time.
This movie's really special. I just genuinely love it. Not to say that just because we're on camera. I'm so excited for people to get to see it. So
We are
thank you guys
too.
for
We
being
are
here.
too.
Thank you everybody for watching, and congrats.
Thank you so much for having us.